Welcome back, beer tubers. I'm excited for this review. I've been waiting for this beer for months now. Once I found out about it, we're going to look at the odd years release of Stone's Imperial Russian Stout. This is the Espresso Imperial Russian Stout. Espresso IRS from Stone. It's clocking in at 11%. And this is the odd years release. Of course, the last one they did was the Belgian anise, which I didn't really care for because I don't like anise that much. So, hoping to really enjoy this one. It's going to be the first time for me having it on camera, so let's get the nose. Yeah, it smells like IRS, but it definitely ramps up the espresso coffee-like character to it. You know, you're getting a hop character on it. I mean, it is a pretty hoppy beer. And of course, appearance-wise, it's pitch black. I mean, it looks like IRS. It's got a pretty dark head on there too. So it tends to be coffee forward. It's certainly some bitter chocolate. There's some fruitiness in there, the hops. So let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Oh, it's delicious. But I mean, the base beer is fantastic. It doesn't seem to deviate too much from it. Like, this isn't the most coffee forward beer. Some of these coffee beers lately, it's literally like drinking coffee almost. The coffee tends to overpower the base beer. This one, it's more of a accentuating character to the beer. It's not overpowering the other flavors whatsoever. So up front you hit with some bitterness, then it goes sweet in the middle, caramel notes, sweet bread. There's like a sweeter chocolate note, darker fruits, just kind of generic dark fruits right now. This beer can get pretty raisiny and figgy, with some age to it, and those are just kind of sitting right in the middle, and will develop with some more time on the beer. And then the end is where a lot of it goes back to being a little more bitter through the roasted malts, the bitter dark chocolate, and then just a ramped up version of the espresso like coffee character on the back end. I kind of wish it was actually a little more coffee forward. Just because the Imperial, the base beer is great, but the coffee is going to fade with some time. So, kind of wish the coffee was a bit more ramped up on this. But it's a delicious beer. If you want to know what I think about the regular version, go watch that review. I mean, this is one of my favorite beers. I look forward to this beer every year. Always a favorite. One of Stone's best beers. In fact, for a while, this is the only Stone beer I really liked before I really got into hoppy beers. So, this is always an impressive beer. It's still somewhat overrated in terms of, I remember in Beer Advocate, this was the #1 rated beer in the world. Of course, that was when it was far more limited. Now you can find it all over the country on shelves. So, but I believe the Espresso, probably like the last time they did the odd years, is going to be a little more limited. So, good luck trying to find it out there. See if you can get it. I think it's going to age really nice. You know, it's not so coffee forward that the coffee is going to drop off and there's not going to be much of a beer left. The base beer's there. It's a strong base beer. Fantastic beer. So for this version, I'm going to go A-. I still think it's an excellent beer. I could use a little more coffee though, and more of that espresso bean character to you know, give it a little more extra pizzazz to the beer. So that wraps it up. Till next time, everyone, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.